Hello everyone, this is Felonia. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest VI: Realms of Revelation for the DS. Previously, the party acquired the flying carpet and started flying around the world. We found where Cloudsgate Citadel was supposed to be in the dream world, but there's another fissure in the earth there. Now it's time to explore a little more on the flying carpet. And yes, let's get back to following orders. And let's roll out the rug. And we'll visit this well. The swell well, with wonderful armor and weapons. We'll get a flowing dress. For you, Millie. And a slime helmet. For Healie. Thank you, sir. Alrighty. Now time to fly on the carpet a little more. And we'll be going to the southwest, and we'll be going to the southeastern island. This place. And here's a new castle. A new castle and a new town. And this place is Felonia. Nice little town they've got here, aye? May the blessings of the goddess be upon this town. ... Greetings. Welcome to Felonia. What's wrong, Millie? The townsfolk certainly seem to have a good deal of them. Felonia, aye, not too shabby. Lots of shops, too. Ever since the new king came to the throne, Felonia's been a much nicer place to live. When I was a girl, the Gandino gang used to run this town. You can't imagine how bad things were. Shiver. New king, aye? Did they have a coup d'etat? A coup d'etat, or an uprising? Coup d'etat? I'm glad to hear the town's improved. More dots from Millie. Hello, church. Hello, sir. Oh, goddess, hear my prayer. Forgive me for what I have done. I buckled under the pressure from the Gandino gang and committed the most heinous sin. That fateful day? No, I cannot go on. Even if the goddess forgave my sin, that wouldn't... that wouldn't bring her back. I must go directly to the Gandino gang and demand to know that poor girl's fate. Okay. More dots from Millie. Crikey, that fellow's really beating himself up, I hope things work out. That fellow just now was filled with regret for some past sin. he need not fear. If he has faith in the goddess, he will surely be forgiven. And here's a weapon shop. Siren sword, huh? Not too bad. And here's the inn. And they charge $160. No thank you, ma'am. Any treasures, Amos? No. So let us move on. And here's the armor shop. Dragon mails and flame shields. Hello, ma'am. My husband's gone off to the church yet again to try to atone for his sins. Either that, or he's gone to search for that girl at the Gandino gang's HQ. Any treasure? There is one. Oh boy, a set of wayfarer's clothes. We definitely do not need that anymore. Another house. Anything in here? One treasure. That's more like it. A pretty Betsy. Hello, sir. Have you been granted an audience with King Benedict yet? I'm afraid not. You haven't? Well, I'm sure he'd be delighted to meet intrepid travelers like yourselves. A good king casts a benign glow over his entire kingdom. This King Benedict sounds like a reasonable ruler, aye? Let's hope he is. Nothing there, nothing there. Hello, sir. The Gandino outfit may be down, but they're not out. I'd recommend that travelers like you give that big house over there a wide berth. Hardy har! Was that a dare? Let's check out that house. More dots from Melee. The townsfolk appear to have a healthy dislike for the Gandino gang. Hey, mister, you ever stuck your nose in that castle? Not yet, I'm afraid. Yeah, they won't let us in the door. The old guard told me to get lost. Oh my, I wonder why that could be. Perhaps the king dislikes children? The castle's no place for kids. They'd get into trouble, aye? Ever heard tell of the Gandino gang? Let's say no. Well, it's better that way. The Gandino gang are old news now. Well, the Gandino gang are news to me. Perhaps we should further investigate this Gandino gang. More dots from Millie. I'm gasping for a proper drink here. Ever since my old lady made me quit drinking, everything's starting to look like booze. Even this water. Gulp. Is a proper drink really that desirable? That gentleman certainly is fond of a tipple. Maybe he'd snap to his senses if he just dove right in, aye? Any treasure? One treasure. I see a sparkle up here. What ho? A mini-medal. That's number 65. Very nice. And here we have a pub. No treasures. I came here after hearing that the King of Felonia possessed an extraordinary shield. Well, well. Now that I think about it, why would he even consider selling something that valuable to a no-good traveling salesman like me? What a fool I was! Hick! An extraordinary shield, hearing that, gets my juices flowing. Indeed. That reminds me, didn't we hear somewhere that the legendary shield could be found in Felonia? That may be, Nevin. Before the new king came along, most of my profits went straight to the Gandino outfit as protection money. Thankfully, King Benedict soon put a stop to all that. Let's drink to his health. More dots from Millie. Between taxes and extortion, I'm surprised that fellow was left with enough to live on. Whoa, every country should have a king like this. They say the leader of the Gandino outfit is on his last legs. His sole heir is his daughter, but she wants out of the racket. Is it all over for the Gandinos? Hardy har, it's like I always say, you want the best gossip, you gotta hit the tavern. It seems this Gandino gang is in dire straits. More dots from Millie. And here's Petty's party planning place, just in case you need to visit. What's up, guard? King Benedict is a good-hearted monarch. Problem is, he'll spare time for even his lowliest subject. As a result, people come in droves, which means plenty of work for old Muggins here. Oh, but don't worry, you look like upstanding citizens. In you go. How accommodating. So the king will grant an audience to even his humblest subject. That was easy. Let's head inside, Heorot. Hey, what are you doing walking around like you own the place? You looking for trouble? Is he talking to me? I wish I had time to teach him a little respect. He'd best improve his attitude if he wishes to avoid eternal damnation. The goddess is taking notes. Give her back, that poor girl. You got rocks in your head, Gramps? How many times we gotta say this? She ain't here. Hey, keep it down. He's an old man. All right, I take it back. Sheesh. He's right, the girl isn't here. Do we really have to go over this again? Yeah, she's gone. The way I heard things, we gave her to the old king. You know, as a gift. Right, but we don't have a clue what happened to her after that. She was a real looker, I know that much, and I bet the king looked after her all right. Heh. Anyway, when King Benedict took the throne, he released all the girls enslaved in the castle. If she didn't come back then, she probably managed to escape. And that's how things stand, if that'll be all for today. Hey, Gramps, what are you looking at us like that for? You're the one who sold her, ain't ya? Sold, huh? He has a point. There's nothing you can do now. But... No happy endings for this story, eh? Apparently not. Oh, merciful goddess. Any insight, Millie? I'm sick to the back teeth of all this. I need to find a good-looking fella with a nice tan and get out of here. She possesses a cast-iron will. She seems like an alright girl, but... Is that old guy ever gonna get off our backs? There's no end to that old gentleman's pent-up frustration. That's probably all the old fella can do, eh? Aye. With the last king, it was a cinch. We sent him a couple of dancing girls, and bam! He's eaten out of our hands. This new king ain't so soft. We've tried to bribe him every which way, but he just ain't bitin'. The goddess frowns upon all forms of bribery. Whoa, I wasn't expecting a full confession and everything like that. Arg, the pain! It's been 10 years since that little brat wounded me, and I'm still suffering from it. He kept asking me to hand over his sister, then suddenly he drew his blade. We roughed him up real bad, but we should have finished the job and put his lights out. He crawled out of town a bloody mess, probably breathed his last soon after. I am unsympathetic, sir. Crikey, either that guy's feeding us a tall tale, or he's the biggest scoundrel around. If what he said is true, divine retribution will catch up with him eventually. You said it, Millie. Downstairs now. Two treasures down here. A mini medal. Delightful. We're up to 66. The boss ain't in the best shape right now. You don't want goons like you talking to him. Tough. Ain't in the best shape is right, by the looks of it. This boss appears to be rather long in the tooth. What a racket! The man they once called the evil emperor of the Gandinos, knocking at death's door. So this was the Gandino gang's leader. Now he looks like any other elderly man. Leave him in peace, Heorot. He ain't long for this world. And there we find 70 gold. Let's get out of the Gandino house and check out this well. Uh-oh, a scarewell. Hello, scarewell. Take them out, guys. Blasted scarewell. Bye-bye, Scarewell. And now we can go down. Anything down here? Not in this chamber, at least. But there is another area, accessible with the ultimate key. And we've found a room with three treasures. You did well to find this place. This is the Gandino outfit's secret hideout. Not that it's much use to anyone these days. What do you think they were hiding out from? More ellipses. Only scoundrels need a secret hideout. There we find a seat of agility. Very nice. And a mini-medal. Even better. And here's a chest containing a prayer ring. Very nice. We can use that repeatedly to regain MP until it breaks. And we're up to 67 medals. That's nice. Now let's go save, and in the next episode, we'll explore Felonia Castle. This is Healie. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.